Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Wet Shaving with Angelo. I'm Angelo, and today's going to be a good day and a good shave. And this is day 4 of what we're doing in the Rich Man Shaving Group, a week called Shark Week, where we will be using Shark blades, predominantly Shark Platinum, but also Shark Super Stainless or Shark Super Chrome blades. Any Shark blade you can use this week up until the 29th of this September. And this is my 4th day on Shark Week, so my blade of choice is Shark Platinum. My soap of choice, Pinaud Agrumes, which is this very nice citrusy scent. The notes on MDC Agrumes is lemon, grapefruit, and bergamot. It's just a very nice, bright, citrusy scent. Very nice. For my aftershave of choice, which actually, technically speaking, it's an EDC or an Eau de Cologne, Pinaud Citrus Musk. And the notes on Citrus Musk by Pinaud is, top notes are lemongrass, lime, lemon, and bergamot. Middle notes are jasmine, lily of the valley, and carnation. And the base notes are woody notes, musk, and tonka bean. Brush of choice, Haircut and Shave Company's 26mm synthetic brush with the barber pole handle. Very nice brush. And this is gonna be the first time I'm gonna be using this razor. The Leresche no61 razor. This was made in the 1950s in France. Leresche was a brand of razors in France, and they're very highly sought after. I was very fortunate to get a good deal on this on eBay by negotiating with a seller for this razor. Because if you don't know, Leresche razors, they do fetch a lot of money. But I was able to get this for, like, the seller originally wanted $85 for it. I was able to knock it down to $60 for the razor. So I'm going to give this a spin with the new Shark Platinum blade. So I'm going to wet the face and lather up and start my first pass with the grain. How's everyone doing today? Having any good shaves today? And one thing I noticed about the number 61 razor by Leresche is the handle has an octagonal handle like you see in many vintage German razors. And the head is very similar to the old type style heads that Gillette made early in their history. You know, it's almost like a German handle with a Gillette old style head. Let's shake out the excess water. Now let's get. One thing I love about Martin de Condra is the scents on all their soaps are fantastic, but they're so easy to lather as well. Look at that. I wasn't even trying to build lather, and it just popped up right off the bat. Good save there. And I'm really loving this scent of Agrumes by Martin de Condra. Very nice, bright, citrusy scent. The lemon scent is strong, but if you want to balance it out, you could use a lime scented aftershave if you prefer. Whatever you please, you know. It's your shave. You should enjoy it your way. I like to pair it with another citrus aftershave, like i.e. Citrus Musk in this case. Sometimes I like to use Taylor Bond Street's number 74 Victorian Lime fragrance with it. But I thought today, try to keep it mostly French, since I'm using for the first time a French double-edged razor, the Leresche number 61. So this should be very interesting. This should be very interesting to see how it shaves. And look at that. Hold on, let me see if I can get a good view. Look at the blade exposure. I don't know if you can see it. but there's a lot of blade exposure. This should be a very interesting shave. And it's an open comb razor with a lot of blade exposure, which means typically it's going to be a more aggressive shaver. But let's see how it goes. So far, the first few strokes of the first pass are going good. Very nice. And for those curious about Leresche razors, they are very sought after by wet shavers because when it comes to the vintage French razors, the Leresche model razors seem to hold up better over time than many of their counterparts. I.e., the plating doesn't fall off or break apart. There were something about the Leresche razors were way better built than other vintage French razors. You can really hear it cutting through the sing as it mows through the stubble. And for those wanting to know, I'm working with 24 hours of stubble that I have to remove. So the last time I shaved was this time yesterday. And as far as my opinion on the Shark Platinum blades, since I've been using them the past few days, they're very nice and easy going. Just like their kind of like their super stainless counterpart of Shark. Let me phrase that. Kind of like the Shark super stainless blades, but a little more forgiving with the platinum on it. I should say the platinum coating. And this razor, the Leresche no61 has a lot of heft to it, which is really good to which is really great if you like a heavy razor. That was a very good first pass. Now I'm going to do the second pass across the grain. Relather and re-wet the face, relather, and go for a across the grain this time. As far as with the Martin de Condra Agrumes shave soap, I was lucky enough to get it in the clearance section of West Coast Shaving when they had a 30% when they had a 30% discount going on their clearance section a few months ago or a month or so ago. I was able to pick this up for which normally this type of shave soap, the MDC Agrumes normally goes for like let's say $75. I was able to buy it for under $50. With free shipping with West Coast Shaving. And I think I might have been one of the last few people to pick it up from that site when it was in the clearance section. And I saw how low a price it was. I was like, grab it. Because I thought to myself, this may be your only chance to grab one of their newer scented soaps at a reasonable price for a luxury shave soap. You know, because, and there is a reason why, and I do feel that MDC is, like, of my top 5 soaps, I would say Martin de Condra is one of the top 5, if not the top. But the other 5 soaps are very close to Martin de Condra as well, as in quality, lather, everything. So the artisans are really, I know the artisans are catching up with MDC as far as lather quality and everything, but something about something about the luxury shave soaps is just nice to use every now and then, or every so often. You know, it's just nice, especially when you get it at a bargain. Now we go across the grain. I don't know if you heard that, but it was singing. The razor was singing right there. There's definitely some blade feel, but it's not too much blade feel, I don't think. But then again, I'm using very light pressure. At least I'm trying to use very light pressure as I shave along. Just gliding along. Very nice razor. Very happy to have it in my collection. And I see many great shaves with this. Just an excellent shaver. That was the end of the second pass. Just going to use my stipple pencil to stop up a few minor cuts I have before going for the third pass against the grain. Just minor little nicks here and there. I'm still learning the blade, and this is my first shave with blade Shark Platinum, getting a feel for it. It does have a tendency to nick me here and there every now and then, but that could be me just trying to learn a new blade. And as the saying goes in wet shaving, YMMV, your mileage may vary. you may have a better experience with the Shark Platinums than I do. The razor's phenomenal. The blade is okay. Nothing to write home about, but it was worth the investment to get some. Oh, it smells like summertime, springtime with this soap, even though it's technically fall here in Philadelphia. With the MDC Agrumes, it definitely smells like springtime with citrusy scents of lemon, grapefruit, and bergamot. Just a lovely scented soap and an excellent performer. And it's one of their limited edition scented soaps, which they usually release only during, I think, the springtime in limited quantities. Martin de Conjure does. But if you can find it from an American retailer like West Coast Shaving or Maggot Razors or whoever, and they have a sale going on, try to use the sale discounts or discounts to your advantage. Sometimes West Coast Shaving has a lot of high-end items on discount for big savings. So check out West Coast Shaving every now and then for big savings on their high-ticket items. Nice creamy yogurt like lather there. Now we're going to do the third pass against the grain, the final pass. Just a lovely shave all over. And I've been wanting to get a Leresche razor for a few months now. Because I was curious of all the hype in the shave groups of those that have it. Like everyone, when I posted photos of my Leresche no61 razor in the Facebook groups and also in the shavedem.com forum, people were commenting that they were drooling looking at my photos. Meaning, that was like lust-worthy almost. Or it's a razor that they lust for. Or whatever, But a razor that many of us want to try. But may never have a chance to because American sellers will typically charge an arm and a leg for this thing. Okay, just going to use the Stippets pencil one more time to seal up these little nicks. Again, I'm still learning the ins and outs of the Shark Platinum blades, so they are a little tricky-dicky. A little tricky at least with what sometimes I think The first 2 passes go very well, but the 3rd pass, the sharp blade tends to cut me a little bit. That's just my experience with sharp platinums. Like, they don't last the full 3-pass shave. Because I've tried the sharp platinums and other razors I have, and I get the same results. First 2 passes, nice and comfortable. 3rd pass comes, and I get quite a few nicks. So I would say the sharp platinum blades, I'm not going to tell you not to get them, because you may enjoy them. You may actually thoroughly enjoy the sharp platinums. But for me, they may be a no-go. Whereas the sharp super stainless, I love very much. The super stainless seems to be more easygoing for me than the platinums. Okay, I'm going to rinse off the face now. Got some shaving soap in my ear. There we go, got it. I think I got it. But the Leresche no61 is a fantastic razor. So if you're looking for good bargains on Leresche razors, keep your eyes open. Anyone on eBay, Etsy, and don't be and try and compare prices even when you shop with like overseas vendors. Because I bought this razor from someone that lives in Bulgaria. And they were willing to give me a reasonable price for it. Now, time to top it all off with Pinaud Citrus Musk. Oh, there's that burn I love. Feel the burn. Well, I would say today was a very good shave. Everyone have a good day and have good shaves, everyone. Goodbye.